Hello, I'm outside Morden station, which you can see over my shoulder back there. Morden station is one of the most difficult stations to get an opening, establishing cutaway shot because all the buses park up in front of Morden, which is why it looks like this when you try and get a shot of Morden. So I'm sat across the street, but we're starting at Morden on a video. This is hilarious. I'm struggling with what to call it. Obviously, by the time I published it, I will have called it something, but really, the working title of this video is which tube stations have middle platforms where sometimes trains terminate, and oh look, the doors open on both sides, and that's a bit unusual, isn't it? Which is a bit of a mouthful, so it might just go with tubes that open on the left and right hand side, which is what we're doing here, starting at Morden.
And this is going to involve going to 7 different tube stations on the network, where the platform arrangement is different to normal. 2 facing platforms are on island platforms, but here I'm going to go to stations that have something like this in this example, where there's a single track that a train can arrive, depart on, but there's a platform on either side. And in those cases, do the doors only open on one side only, or on both sides? Let's find out.
First one.
This train is about to depart.
Yeah, it's about to depart. And I've just walked through, I think from platform 3 through to platform 4 here at Morden. I'm going to stick around though, because what I don't know is when a train pulls in, what I want to see is do the doors open on both sides at the same time, or does one side open up first and then the other side? So we're going to watch this one go and then I'll wait for the next terminating train. But here at Morden, you can walk through. What's going to happen with the doors? Watch the doors, watch the doors, watch the doors, watch the doors right there. So they did open up pretty much simultaneously at the same time, allowing a complete walkthrough here at Morden. I feel like I should put these into categories or something, because I feel like there are other stations that are going to work differently. But that's our first one done, Morden. Both sides, platform 3 and platform 4.
Next up is White City, out on the Central Line, which has 3 tracks but 4 platform numbers.
Hello, I am at White City, Central Line. There's a train there on platform 1 heading westbound. Don't forget, the intriguing thing about White City is that the tracks have crossed over in the tunnel and they uncross over there, so there's right-hand running taking place here. So the trains are on the wrong side, they run on the right-hand side. But when a westbound train comes in there on platform 1 and goes on, eastbound trains are over there on platform 4, but you've got platform 2 and 3 in the middle just here, and what will sometimes happen is that you'll get a White City terminator and it will arrive in on this central platform, and then I think it'll open the doors on this side first to allow you to cross over to maybe pick up a train that's going further, and then the doors will open on that side so that if anybody's waiting to go eastbound and the middle train leaves first, then you get that one rather than the one on platform 4. But I've just got to wait a few minutes now for a terminating train to see whether the doors open one at a time or at the same time. Middle train, here we go, here we go. What is it going to do? This is so exciting. Right, so unlike Morden, the doors have opened on this side first to let people out, and then the doors shut, and then do they open on the other side? Wait for it. Yes, they do! So there's a pause in between so they don't open simultaneously, and this will now form an eastbound service rather than a westbound service because it's terminated here on platform 2, which has now become a passenger train on platform 3. That's exciting. I love it. So I'm now on the Metropolitan Line train, approaching Uxbridge, and I was really hoping that we would come in on the middle platform, but we're not. We're coming in on one of the side platforms. Oh, but there is a Piccadilly Line train in on the middle platform.
At Uxbridge there are 4 platform numbers but only 3 tracks. That's because there's a track that arrives in the middle again. And if a train here arrives on that middle track, it only opens its doors on the right hand side. That's platform 3 and never platform 2 that's on the left hand side. This is because there's an old rule in place here to cover if the mirror or monitors aren't working when a train comes to depart, and a driver has to manually look back down the platform to check that the doors are cleared before leaving on a departing train. And the only way that can be safely done is on one side of the train here, platform 3, and that's why this platform is always used. Okay, out of Uxbridge on the Metropolitan line, and my next stop is to head over to the Northern line.
Made it to Golders Green, where something rather fun and exciting is happening. You see this train here. Now, first of all, there's 5 platforms at Golders Green, but platform 1 over there, where there's even a sign that says drivers do not open up on this side. That's because passengers never use platform 1. That is purely for staff booking on, booking off. That's where they pick up their trains, platform 1. So platform 2 is the through northbound platform. Platform 5 is the through southbound platform. And the middle platform, where there is this train here, right now, is a train which I think has come out of Golders Green depot sidings. It's done the head shunt and has come into the middle platform and is about to head northbound up to Edgware for the evening peak. So it's a train that's coming into service and is starting here at Golders Green. And I just find that fascinating. There we go. The driver's turned up, chat to the nice driver, and the doors are now open. On platform 3, a northbound train from platform 3 at Golders Green. We'll get a shot of it leaving. That's great. So you can't go through. There's no point where you can walk through like Morden at the same time. It's one side only.
I'm off onto my next train, and whilst we do that, we'll just have a quick mention from this video's sponsor, Surfshark. As you may know, Surfshark have servers in over 100 countries around the world, with the main benefit being that you can switch your location on your phone, tablet, laptop or computer. This allows you to, for example, to get a better price when shopping for something online, as it can often be cheaper when bought from a different location. And another popular use is for streaming services, as you can watch different content depending on where you are in the world. So with Surfshark, you switch up your location and you can easily access different streaming content. Surfshark also encrypts your internet connection, which gives you an additional layer of protection online as it hides your digital identity, and unlike other VPNs, Surfshark can be used across multiple platforms on an unlimited number of devices from just one account. So if you want to secure your online privacy, then go to this link, that's surfshark.com/Geoff, where you'll get 4 months extra for free, and there's a 30-day money-back guarantee as well.
So I made it to Arnos Grove, where I was a few weeks ago doing the Decades episode, and that is actually what started this whole me thinking, what about the middle platform? Because it was here that I walked through from platform 3 through a train where the doors were open on both sides onto platform 2. So platform 1 there are the northbound, eastbound trains. Platform 4 over there, where that is just leaving, those are the southbound, westbound trains. There's no train in the middle at the moment, except as I say that, oh look, there's one pulling in. Perfect timing. It's an Arnos Grove Terminator, so let's see what the doors do. I have no idea what's going to happen here. Which one will open first? Let's find out. Okay, I missed it on camera, but it just happened after the doors here had opened this side. About 10 seconds later, the doors opened on this side, on platform 3, and you can walk through. So they let out onto platform 2 first for the Terminators, and then open the doors on this side. And this is the case, as I found out with Arnos Grove the other week, where you can walk through a tube train and get out on both sides. Loving it.
Please stand back from the platform edge.
On to the next station, just a few stops up the line to the end of the line at Cockfosters, where again there's 3 tracks with 4 platforms, and my train arrived on one of the outside platforms, and there was a train in on the middle platform which then departed before I could get round onto it.
So I actually left from platform 3 before I could get to it. We came in on that train there on platform 1. I walked around, that's adjacent to 2, and it looked like the doors only opened on this side, platform 3. Platform 4 is there, that's about to leave next. So I'm going to wait until the next one comes in on the middle platform, just to check that the doors do only open on platform 3 here. So it looks like, yeah, similar to Uxbridge with the Met and Piccadilly. When a train arrives at Cockfosters, it looks like it only opens up on platform 3, but I will wait for the next train in, which is putting in now actually. So I suspect it's going to open up here and not the other side. What's it going to do? 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 There we go.
This is Cockfosters.
So Cockfosters, the doors only open on one side, and to the last and 7th station, we're out on the central line where I suspect the doors do open on both sides.
So I've made it to Loughton station. Hello, I'm on platforms 3 and 4, which are the eastbound, or in effect northbound platforms. Over there are 1 and 2, which are the westbound, in effect the southbound platforms. Platform 3 and 2, or 2-3 here, is this centre middle platform. And normally you get quite a lot of trains that terminate. I believe it's a White City to Loughton service. So we're at White City earlier, and now we're at the other end of where that train runs to, which is Loughton. But I've been here over half an hour and a train hasn't terminated. Most have gone to Epping, one's gone to Debden. I believe there's a shortage of trains on the central line at the moment, but eventually on the dot metrics over there it has come up saying that there is a West Ruislip service soon. So I'm just going to wait a bit longer and I will end the video by watching this train arrive in on platforms 2-3, see which sides the doors open, out, on, off, on, that one, yeah, and then hopefully leave from the middle platform. Very exciting. This is the last out of 7. So this train is going to pull in on the central platform like that, and we'll watch the doors. Exciting.
Train terminating. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. All change, please.
All change, please. All change. This train terminates here. All change. This train terminates here. Both.
So they've opened on this side.
3 minutes. All change. This train terminates here. Doors are closing now. Stand clear from the closing doors, please. Stand clear. Doors.
And then the doors will presumably open on the other side. And I've just realised I've got to run down the steps of the subway to get to it, to make it, which probably means I'm going to miss it. No, we're good. I made it. Alright, this is exciting. So, that was one of those where it didn't open both sides at the same time, but just like White City, opened on one side first, then they shut, and then opened up on the other side to let people on heading back into London. So this is now a departure back into central London.
This is a West Ruislip train. Stand clear of the closing doors.
Like that. And so those are your 7 stations that I can think of. Small caveat of Barking and Stratford, but I'll put that in the description. Apart from that, those are the 7 stations that I'm aware of on the tube where trains arrive in on a central platform and doors can open on either side and their behaviour accordingly. That's it. Press subscribe for more tube videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Cheers, bye.